Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a fun but easy thing that you can do to help your family. Maybe you are a family that likes to go camping a lot. Maybe you're planning a road trip and you need to pack a cooler. Maybe you're like me and you live pretty far away from like the big box stores like Costco, Sam's, and you need to take a cooler with you when you go grocery shopping to get all of your cold items back home safely. Maybe you have kids who play sports or you play sports and you need ice packs for injuries or just injuries in general. Maybe you've had a surgery or you have one coming up that you're gonna know that you have to ice whatever it is that you had surgery on. Well, let's make some ice packs today. They're gonna cost you pennies, especially if you already have a like food saver or vacuum sealer, whatever they're called. This is the brand of the one that I have. It is the Nesco brand, and we are going to use the gallon size bags today, and we're going to use the quart size bags today. And I will try and tag these products, the machine itself and the bags, in the video if it will let me. If it won't let me, Willow, she's about to get something off the table. If it won't let me tag the products, then I will try to leave a link in the description box down below from Amazon where you can find them or Walmart where you can find them. But this is just the brand that I have. I don't know if a food saver would do it because I don't have that one. It probably will. If you have one, you probably already know. So it's pretty easy. Here's what they look like before you freeze them. So we're just gonna take a bag. I did one, test one. You fill it, it says 2/3 of the way with water, but I did it like halfway with water, but it looks like more than half once it is sealed. And then you just seal it without vacuuming it. And because why? It needs water, it needs air space to expand when it freezes. Science. So we are going to make some big ones out of the gallon size because these will fit nicely if I freeze them flat down on the bottom of the cooler or like midway in the cooler, you can layer things. So this is good because when you go camping or if you're on a road trip, how many times have you had to fish sandwiches out of Ziplock baggies out of cold ice water because the ice has melted? Well, this way, nothing melts. It's not water in your cooler, but everything stays nice and cold. So we're gonna do 2 of these for my cooler in the gallon size. And then we're gonna do, this is 1 quart size for my cooler. I'm gonna do another one like that for the cooler. And then I'm gonna do one that size to show you how to make it malleable, where it will freeze but not solid, so that it can mold to your body for injuries or things like that. So if you need to ice down a knee, you can mold it to the shape of your knee and it not just be a block of ice sitting on your knee. So first, let's do the big gallon size ones for the cooler. Okay, so I'm filling this up with the faucet. This is the Nesco machine. You can do dry food or wet food, moist food. This one we're choosing moist or dry, but moist. You can do just seal only or automatic vacuum and seal it. And there's a canister option with a little tube in here if you want to vacuum seal a canister, which I don't have. And Bailey is gonna help me with these because you need an extra set of hands. It's probably good. So you're just gonna fill it with water. Again, I only did it about halfway because once you seal it, it's gonna be more like 2/3, okay? All right, so you need to lay it flat, open it up, and put it closer to the edge. There we go. Because you don't want any liquid in here. Now, you gotta carefully lay it down. Wait a minute. Okay, let me pour a little bit of this out. Okay, now close it. Push it down. Put it down. Push the handle down. Now push seal. And then the little lights on the top will show the progress. And then the little blue one at the end will, it tells you that it's sealing it. And then when all the lights go off, it is done. Almost there. There's the blue one, it's sealing it. Now it's done. Open it up. So now it is sealed across the top, right there, like that. So now when you lay it flat, you can lay it flat in the freezer like this and freeze it. And then you have a nice big ice pack for your cooler. And you've got a nice little air bubble there for it to expand. So that's how I'm gonna do those. Now, and then here's the quart size one. Okay, so now we're gonna get another quart size bag, and I'm gonna show you how to do one for injuries. Okay, so on this one, before I put anything in it, I'm gonna label it that it is a flexible ice pack so that I will know if anybody gets hurt or gets a knot on their head, you know, with kids, you never know, and needs an ice pack, then they can grab this one because I'll know you can bend it. So we're just gonna write Now, what you do is it's equal parts water and rubbing alcohol. So I am going to guess that 3 cups will be about right. I should have measured earlier. So I'm gonna do 1.5 cups of rubbing alcohol into here. And then 1.5 cups of water. Nope, I can actually do more. So let's just do 1 more 1/2 cup to make it 2 and 2. Half a cup. And 1/2 cup. Okay. And then we're going to, see? That one is a little less than half, but that's okay. Put it in there. Okay. Push seal. The rubbing alcohol keeps the water from freezing solid, so it'll still be cold and icy, but you can move it around. So that is sealed now. So now you can get this in the freezer, and this will be for injuries. That's it. That's all you have to do. So I've got those in the freezer. They're gonna freeze overnight, and then I'll try to remember and come back in the morning when I go to get them out, stick them in the cooler for us to go get groceries tomorrow. I'll try to remember to show you what they look like once they're frozen. So we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's the next day. We are getting ready to go to the grocery store. I've got my cooler bag over here and the cooler, and I've pulled these ice packs out of the freezer. These have been in here overnight. And what I did was I laid a cutting board into my freezer because I have the pull-out drawer freezer, and there's just not really a good like flat place in there because it's full of things. So I was able to lay a big cutting board on top of the things and lay them on top of the cutting board. So this is what they look like later. They're about this thick. So that's gonna fit down in this cooler nicely. And then here's the smaller one that I can use in this bag right here. And that is so solid, that's gonna take a really long time to thaw out. Unlike those ice packs like you get at Dollar Tree, those blue things like you put in lunch boxes, those are thawed in like 30 minutes. Those are not working for me. That's why I went ahead and did this. Now I could only fit these 2 in my freezer at one time. So the other 2 are in there now. I just put those in as I pulled these out. Those can freeze all day today, all night tonight, and I will stick these, now that they're the shape that I want, I can just slide them in a spot somewhere in one of my other freezers. And then here is the flexible one, and it didn't freeze solid. It's almost not even like icy slushy. It's liquid, but it is extremely cold. Like that hurts to touch it. So I don't guess it really has to be slushy. It'll mold to wherever you want it on your body. That hurts. I have Raynaud's syndrome, that was very painful. Look, I'm already turning red. That was very painful. So I don't guess it really has to be slushy. You just have to ice down or cool down whatever the place is. But it'll be interesting to see tomorrow when I pull those out if this is any slushier. But as of overnight, it's not. But it is extremely cold. So we're gonna go ahead, stick these in the cooler and this bag over here, along with some of the other little things that I've been using that don't really work. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw them in there anyway. And we're gonna go to the store. So grab your grocery list and we'll see y'all in another video. Bye.